Hezekiah was a good man. He was a good king. And I found in my research that he showed and he ruled fair. He was a fair man. He was a fair king. Now we have Manasseh, who was 12 years old when he began to rule. Remember, we said 12 years old, right? 12 years old. How many of you are 12? So he was 12 as a king. He was given responsibility as a king at 12. Mm-hmm. And at 12 years old, he was the worst king. Not because his father, as a God, didn't show him the right way, but because he chose to rule a certain way. He chose. He knew the difference between fair ruling and bad ruling. Right? But he chose to rule horribly, kids. Now, we're not talking about 1 year's worth of ruling. We're talking about 55 years of bad ruling. 55 years of mistreating people. 55 years of teaching them how to do things the incorrect way. 55 years of taking the things that you know is right and doing the opposite of it.
My Lord.
55 years of worshiping idol gods. I got a good one for y'all. We talked about this in Sunday school. 55 years of sorcery, witchery, and we know what that is, right? Witchcraft. 55 years of mocking God.
Jesus.
55 years. Now we found that it was even a time that he did it. Not only did he do it, but he did it. The scripture says he did it in the eye of the Lord. Jesus. So he did it knowing that God was watching him.
My. Jesus.
Yeah, Ty, I frowned about that one too. He did it knowing that God was watching him. It's like you at school and you know that God got his eyes on you and you use a bad language.
My.
You know that God got a calling on your life and you talking back to teachers. It's those simple things. When we know the difference between right and wrong, and just because our friends running off and doing this and doing that, we just do it along with them. Not because we don't know, but just because we choose to do those things. You follow me?
Amen.
Now, this was scary. We even found where he even took his son and used his son as a sacrifice to a false god, to an idol god. All these things are going on under what? The watchful eye of God. So what does that say to us? That when we go back to the schoolhouse on Tuesday, Psalm Monday, that we're under the watchful eye of God. When we go back home this afternoon, we go in our separate ways to different churches and different communities and different playgrounds, different areas, we're under the watchful eye of God, right? So when we go and we're under that watchful eye, we got to be conscious. We got to be thinking about what we do and what we say. Because you're going to be held accountable. You hadn't heard any more talk about his dad, Hezekiah, right? Hezekiah stand on his own. He was 12 when he started. I hadn't read the scripture yet where he gave him an excuse and said he was young.
My God. My.
It said he even used the house of God. He used the temple. All right. And used, remember, we're under this watchful eye. He used the temple. He used the house of God to conduct prostitution.
My Lord God. Jesus.
So that means ladies and men, boys and girls, was acting inappropriately in the church.
In the house of God.
Don't we act inappropriately sometimes around the church?
Amen.
When mama falling out, shout. Daddy falling out, shout. Or mama dropped you off that Sunday. You're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. But you're still under the watchful eye of God.
Yes.
Now, this is not to scare you. I promise you. I just want to open your eyes and open you up to some things of being under the watchful eye.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, I'm going to move y'all along because I see fear in your eyes. I'm going to move you along somewhere else. Before I move, I got to touch this point. He did all these things, right? God even talked to him, gave him a warning and said, hey, stop. Stop. Not only did he tell him, told all the people that was under his rank, under his rule, all the people that operated up under him, right? He said, stop. It's wrong. Don't do it no more. Come on now. Right?
Okay.
My mom and dad tell you sometimes, stop. Don't do it wrong. I know you got caught up with your cousin. I know all of them was acting out. I know you didn't really mean it. I know you know better, but just stop. Don't do it no more. I'm not going to whoop you this time. Just stop.
Yes, sir. Just stop.
Right? He
Just
gave
stop.
him opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Right? So the scripture goes on to say, guess what? They still did what they wanted to do.
Watch your arm.
So guess what he did? Guess what God jumped in and did? He didn't take the people and lock them up. Guess what he did? He went and got him. You know, the king that started at 12 years old and ruled bad for 55 years. He went and got him and put him in a dungeon.
Jesus.
Right?
Right.
You ever been put in, you know, our other people call it time out, right? We call it punishment, right? Right? So instead of time out, instead of punishment, he put him basically in a dungeon, right? He locked him up in a dungeon. I don't know about y'all, but if you ever been in trouble, then when you locked up or when you in trouble, when your mom say no TV, no game, no cell phone, give me all that, then it gives you an opportunity to really sit there and think about things, right? So it said while he thought about it, he began to turn towards God.
Yes, yes,
Right?
yes.
And in turning towards God, what do y'all think he did? He repented. He repented. So that means God touched his heart and he accepted true change.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But remember, 55 years of evilness, 55 years of him teaching people the wrong way, right?
Jesus.
So guess what? God accepted his change. God allowed him to change. God allows you to change. Right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But you've been teaching your little cousin them how to steal, right? You've been laughing when they've been singing bad words off them songs, right?
My Lord, my Lord.
Right? So just because you change, guess what? It don't mean they change.
My.
Right?
Yeah.
So now that you're a new person and now that you're walking right and you're talking right and you're doing right and you're listening, you're not fibbing anymore. Now that you're doing all the things, now that you're responding to the adults in the right way that you're supposed to, that don't mean that little cousin that love you so much that hang with you gonna change too. So guess what she gonna still do?
Bad thing.
You're gonna get out of punishment. You're gonna get out of trouble. Because King, he got out of trouble. He got out of timeout. He was released from the dungeon after he had changed. And guess what he walked back into? Everybody's still acting a fool.
My.
So your cousin, them still acting a fool.
Good, man. Good, man.
Ain't that something?
Yes, sir.
Help us, Lord. Help us.
Now, it does say the king went on and he accepted God as the only one and true living God.
Yes, sir.
But guess who was reigning now? Guess who was king now? His son. His son, Amon.
Look what he saw.
And guess what Amon had been seeing? For all them years, those 55 years that he ruled,
Bad stuff.
it says the last 15 years that he was able to just watch his daddy.
Come on now. That's some stuff.
Now, he wasn't there when his daddy got locked up. He was just watching daddy while daddy was acting a fool and teaching everybody the wrong stuff. He was just watching. You know how y'all be watching us. Y'all know. Y'all sit there and watch and keep an eye on them, right? Yeah, this y'all time to get them back. You know how y'all watch us. Watch when we do wrong stuff. Watch when we do right stuff. Watch when we make bad decisions. Y'all watching, paying attention, right?
Let you know, too.
It says Amon, he began to rule evil.
My.
Guess how old Amon was when he began? 22 years old. I know it's not many of y'all 22.
Help us.
But I want y'all to understand that it's still young, right?
Yes, it is.
You ain't heard no 30s and no 40s and no 50s and no 60s, right? We're talking about kings. This is a king of 22 years old.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that title? My time is now.
Mm.
So we talking 12, we talking 22, right?
Amen.
So it said he reigned for 2 evil years. God didn't even give him much time.
Jesus.
He started later. He was older.
My
He
God.
didn't even get much time. He got 2 years.
My Lord.
2 years.
2 years.
So that tells me that the same thing that happened with my mama and them and dad and them, how they kind of got away with things and they was able to do stuff when they turned 20 and 30 and 40. Say God ain't gonna quite put up with that long with me.
My, my,
I
my.
might need to get it fast.
We don't have that time.
Amen.
It said he followed in the
talk about
footsteps
it.
of what he had seen his father do.
Uh-huh.
Amon's servants is the evil king, the son now.
Mm-hmm.
The son of the king that did the 55 years. Now we talking about the son right now, right?
Yes, sir.
It says the son that only got away with 2 years. It said his servants made a plan to kill him.
Got to get rid of.
His servants. So the people that he had been teaching all this bad stuff, and they was laughing and joking, and everybody having a good time, partying, cussing, doing all kinds of foolishness, right? Those same people laughed in his face, and guess what they went off to the side and did?
We finna get rid of
They
this.
got a
joke.
plan together to take him out.
My, my, my.
Get rid of this.
Same
joke.
one.
So the same people that you go to school with, that you hang out in the neighborhoods with, that you run around with, and everybody laughing about all the
Yes, yes,
foolishness,
yes.
right?
After,
They
Right.
might just have a plan to remove you from the group.
Jesus.
Come on now.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
And you just acting a fool with them. Not because you don't know better.
Mm.
Remember, you know the difference between right and wrong.
That's right.
You saying it?
Lord help us.
Now, says those servants, not only did they plan, I don't want to trick you here. Not only did they plan to take him out, they took him out.
My,
So they
my,
removed
my,
him from the
my.
group. He gone. He no more. He gone. He won't even be mentioned again.
My Lord.
And guess who they turned everything over to? His son. Now you can imagine this son, he probably heard all about his granddaddy. 55 years, bad man. Now, 55 years, he was a bad man. Then his daddy was 2 years bad man. So what you think he did?
Bad man. Reputation. Got to keep it up.
First, let me back up. This was Josiah we talking about. And guess how old he was?
8 years old.
8 years old.
Bad man.
My, my, my.
So he the youngest of the crew. He
All
the
right.
youngest of them Davis boys. The youngest to come through. Right?
That's you, man. Nah, that's key.
8 years old. Right? So I
He
gather
a bad man.
it says he reigned for 31 years.
Skeeter.
But it says the first 4 years
Oh,
he didn't do much.
Mario.
So I can imagine, in my little colorful mind, I can imagine he walked around all the time just hearing all the stories and he was watching because he was young.
That's right.
So he had all the older people that was over him probably helping him with things and probably still doing stuff the bad way. And he might have not quite agreed with it, but he just kind of let him do it. He just let him go. Let him do whatever.
All right.
But then after 4 years, said he began to look towards God. Now listen at this now. He's got a granddaddy. He's got a daddy to follow their example. He didn't take neither one of their examples.
Thank you.
He's got a great granddaddy. He could have followed his example because he was fair. But if you remember, everything bad started with the great granddaddy, right? Even though he was fair and he ruled fine, but he's still a man, right? So guess who he followed? Guess who Josiah followed? God.
Amen, amen, amen.
He didn't look to daddy. He didn't look to mama. He didn't look to his cousins, his aunts. And guess what else I didn't see in none of these scriptures? It only mentioned the mom name.
My Lord. Jesus.
So that means that wasn't much of a significant relationship. So what that also tells me is that takes away our excuses.
Jesus. Jesus.
So that say I can operate out of a single parent household, right? I can operate out of a single parent household, right? And I can still do the right thing. Huh? And let me tell you a little secret about those daddies. We don't know everything. And we ain't hearing them daddies, right? So I bet some mistakes was made.
Yes.
But since Josiah was following God, he was still able to follow what was right and do what was just. Remember what age he started at? 8. 4 years, what that made? So at 12 he started following God.
Yes.
At 12.
12.
Talk about it, man.
I hope y'all get some of this.
All right.
Now, what I failed to mention, his granddaddy, they had built all these idols, all these statues. They had built all kinds of stuff, right? Amon came back in. Well, let me back up. Hezekiah, the fair king, he tore them down. Right? So it says, Amon came back in and built them back up.
My
He
Lord.
wanted them back. Because remember, they was mocking God. They was having a good old time while God was watching. So he built them back up. Now, Josiah could have overlooked those things because he had nothing to do with it. He didn't build none of this. He didn't put none of that mess in God's house, right? Can y'all imagine, what's one of y'all favorite rappers? Quan. Ain't that one of y'all dudes? Okay, can y'all imagine a poster of Quan right here in front of the pulpit?
My Lord.
Can y'all imagine some stuff like that? Nicki Minaj and a poster right there, just right in front of the pulpit. Can y'all imagine that? And can y'all imagine somebody removing it, and then you and your big old bad self, you put it right back? Knowing that it's by foolishness, right? Knowing that it ain't full of nothing but profanity, right? 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 And you put it right back in front of the church, right?
Yeah, watch your head, Lil.
So guess what Josiah had the maturity to do. You know what maturity is, right? Y'all know what maturity is, right? He had enough maturity to remove all that mess that was put in front of the church.
Yes, Lord.
All
Yes,
that mess,
Lord.
those
Yes,
idol
Lord.
gods and all
Yes,
those things that
yes,
were
yes.
He had the maturity to tear it all down.
All right.
Now remember, he done dealt with 55 plus 2. That's what? 57, right?
Uh-huh.
57 years of just bad stuff before him. So he had a get out of jail free card. Right? Y'all played Monopoly. He had to get out of jail. He had an excuse.
All right.
He had an excuse to just say, you know what? My daddy, my granddaddy, and they even got it from my great granddaddy. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink too.
All right.
All my folks drunk, I'm gonna drink. All my cousins, they dressed half naked, I'm gonna do it too.
I know. Jesus.
You got a choice that you can make. I want y'all to understand that greatness starts with you. And greatness starts now. I want you to understand that it starts with you. Not your cousin, not your uncle, not your daddy, not your mom. It starts with you. Yeah, they jumping up and they high-fiving, but this is about you today. Greatness starts with you. Alright? I know some of y'all, plenty of y'all, I got a singer in the household. But guess what? Greatness still starts with you. No excuses. We don't have no excuses. We don't have no bad grades. I don't care that mama didn't graduate. I don't care that daddy didn't graduate. I don't care that mama went to jail. I don't care that you don't know your daddy. It don't matter because greatness starts with you. It don't matter. None of that matters. All you got to do is turn toward who? God.
Yeah.
Huh? Are you old enough? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Greatness starts with you.
Yeah.
And it starts now. It don't wait. My time is now.
Yeah.
It's starts now with you. It don't matter what they say. It don't matter how crazy they look at you. But guess what? Greatness still starts with you.
Yeah.
No excuses, nothing matters. I don't care that your mama had you when you was young, or had your sister when she was 16 or 17. It don't matter, that ain't you. Greatness still starts with you. You still can choose to live a different life. You still can choose to do something different with yourself. Greatness starts with you. You don't have to cuss because your cousin's good, because everybody in your family can't talk. You don't have to talk like that, because greatness is still in you.
Yeah.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand your greatness. There's a lot of things been messed up before you. If you look around right now, we can't even turn the TV on without mess. The greatness starts with you. Make a decision to turn the mess off. Make a decision. Cut the music. Don't listen. Greatness starts with you. You want it. All you gotta do is get it. It's just that simple. Greatness starts with you. It's just that simple. You gotta get it. If you don't get it, it's on you, because guess what? It's some that was still locked up. They didn't get it. It's some that ran out of time. They have been placed in a grave. They ran out of time. Greatness starts with you.
Yes, sir.
Aaron was killed without repenting. He didn't get a chance to repent. People piled it up. They didn't even give him a chance. They might not give you a chance.
My Lord God. My Jesus. Yes, Lord.
It's baby boxes this big being dropped in the grave.
Yes.
I want y'all to understand it. I didn't say 1 year old. I said this big.
That's right.
No excuses, kids.
Amen.
I want you to understand your greatness is inside you.
Yes, Lord God.
All you got to do is want it.
Yes, Jesus.
Greatness starts with you. Amen.
Amen.